Gen X walking into the third once in a lifetime market crash. It's called once in a lifetime because you were supposed to kill yourself on the first one. Samsung released a new fridge that can speak and answer questions. That's your third bowl of ice cream, you fat butch. Diary of a wimpy kid actor Ryan Grantham has been sentenced to life in prison for the shooting death of his mother. Diary of Wimpy Kid, the last straw. Double-decker airplane seat for budget air travel. You could also fit more people into a jet by blending them into a fine slurry before boarding. Here's a paw under an X-ray. I prefer a pug's MRI scan. You have to watch part of the last game you've played. How ducked up are you? Mother ducks after playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. Nintendogs. Jesus. Princess Peach. Getting nailed by an Italian. There's a big difference. Jesus was able to walk after 3 days. I can see me being tired, rolling my chair too far left, and snapping my neck as I tumble down the stairs. Sleeping permanently rather than getting a nice nap. The fact that my nephew told his teacher his mom's is on parole. She's on patrol. Serving in the National Guard. Patrol. One woman shared that she was being a surrogate for another family and her son told the teacher, "My mom is pregnant, but it's not my dad's, so we are not keeping it." Yeah, but the first girl can't grate cheese on her abs. The second girl could grate her bat hole on my face. 3,000-year-old trousers. The oldest no-existent pair. Delete this before Canley sees it. What's a normal thing to do at 3 PM, but a creepy thing to do at 3 AM? Leave an elementary school. Also, drive a school bus. If gorillas can learn sign language, does that mean a highly intelligent gorilla could technically consent? Coco the gorilla signed that she wanted to have sex with Robin Williams when he visited her. The handlers got him out ASAP. Prudes. Know the difference. E-girl hat needs electricity. Will send you nuts. E-grill hat needs electricity. Will cook your burgers. Both leads to blistered wieners. Being friends with a resist is racism. Being friends with an oblist is ablism. Being friends with a homophobe is homophobia. I guess I'm a pay for files then. I'm just a dumb bunny, but we are good at multiplying. I wanna multiply with an O cap. 5 petabytes. 5,242,882 gigabytes of data necessary to image a bulk hole. I've seen this image before. The pure joy of discover on her face is what humans live for. Can't believe religious folks would pass up or deny their daughters this moment. It requires more than double of that to produce a single image of your mom. They think America isn't a failing country. I bet my last dollar we rank higher than your country. In what? Children shot at schools. A stat is a stat. Don't worry, they can't feel a thing. Well, good. Thought I hurting mine. Tomboys has been banned from Twitch for pornography. Could someone potentially have any footage? This image still makes me happy. I can hear that racial from here. My co-worker had a vasectomy about 5 years ago. He also has 2 kids under 5. They are both DNA verified to be his. I didn't hear no bell. His spam. What is your favorite conspiracy theory? That the Kardashian sisters keep their brother chubby so they can use his fat for their injections. What's the difference between a pile of dead bodies and a Ferrari? I don't have a Ferrari in my garage. How is this an anti-joke? Because I'm not joking. That moment when you want to laugh because the way OP is doubling down is funny, but then realize this is the internet and OP could be actually serious. A whole finance graduate. Whole? Really? Photos. Couple who tried to conceive for 17 years welcomes sextuplets. When you hit print hella times and all the copies come out at once. Bro, if you want modern furniture, go to IKEA. Don't ruin vintage. No, she bought it so it's hers, and she can do whatever she wants with it. That's what they said about sleeves. Didn't make it right though. How the duck did you bring sleeves into a conversation about a thrifted table? Masturbating more than 21 times a month can actually decrease your risk of prostate cancer. What is your take on this? At the rate I'm going, I should be able to prevent prostate cancer for every dude within a 3-mile radius. So just to recap here, Blizzard, a company filled with sex offenders, is shutting down Overwatch, a full-price game, to make way for a sequel that demonstrably looks worse and now comes with fewer features, and you need to grind 100 matches to unlock the original characters. They felt like being violated is an experience they wanted to share outside the company. Look at this drawing I did when I was 6. I'm screaming. Plant in crap. I want to drink that bucket so bad. Man calls a seaside prevention hotline. SWAT team shows up and kills him. Well, that's certainly one way to stop the seaside. 3 basic grooming things every guy should be doing. I tried grooming once. Apparently that was illegal, and I was arrested. Men have read it. Do men get butterflies when a girl gets close to them? Closer than usual? Or it's just us? 100% yes. I get butterflies if a girl even talks to me out of choice. Hello good sir. Cramps. Tactical baby gear for men. I wonder how effective babies are at stopping bullets. Third rice sir. When your mom is the teacher and she knows about your crush, so she makes you sit near her, you, your mom, and you're homeschooled. I hate Spotify ads cause I listen to podcasts in the shower, and there's nothing scarier than being neaked and hearing LeBron James say, "I'll tell you what makes me thirsty." Bid inflation. The fact that this inspired political debate in this comment section upsets me. I'll get my guitar. Anyone got an AMP with a decent clean sound? R/sounding has some good advice. Someone called me Baggy Leash. I ate everything I wanted. I mean, no wonder he forgot her face as she ran from the palace. Just a glimpse of a female University of Afghanistan. Looks like Nazgul Academy. I will grant you 3 wishes. I wish ace hair wasn't a thing. Yeah. What the hell is up with that anyway? Good wish bro. You still have 3 wishes. Have enough ace hair and you could filter diarrhea into drinkable water. If it's bulk, fight back. If it's brown, hunker down. If it's white, say goodnight. But what about the bears? Animals be 20 minutes old and already know what to do. Meanwhile human babies come out with a spot on their head that ain't finished yet and the communication skills of an alarm clock. But you can hit snooze, but tapping the soft spat. So oh, my girlfriend is a twin. I got confused and smashed my own sister. Happens to the best of us. Kids keep throwing eggs at my house. Been going on for a few months. Catch them. Free breakfast. Thought you meant OP should catch the kids for a second. Either way it's gonna be delicious. I cannot cook worth a damn. I may look normal, but my cooking skills can make you violently shut your pants. They call me Taco Bell. Women in Iran 1972. Women in Iran 2022. Good to see they have cars now. My brother, same age as me, is bringing his girlfriend over. This makes me too uncomfortable, not only cause she's my ex, but also because I think she's still into me. I don't know what to do. Update. She's here now, and I'm doing homework. It's still awkward. Update. They moved from my room to right next to me to play board games while I'm doing homework. Update. I think she's staying for lunch. God, this just keeps getting worse. Update. I'm gonna take a shower and just try to calm down a bit. Update. She's staying for lunch and we are gonna start eating right now. Update. What the duck? Lunch is over and she isn't leaving. Why doesn't she leave? They finally left. I'm at peace now. Mom says it's my turn with a girlfriend. Save me. I can be your wife. Save me. I can get you out of the desert. Save the donkey. Save the woman. I will use the wife as donkey, and if she survives that's a plus. Or use the donkey as a wife. You ducking zoophile. I like my coffee, like I like my women. Kind and supportive. You're doing great. I care about you. Me. Too. Dark. Bitter. And inside me. And tall. Don't forget tall. Wait a minute. If I cut this, will it beep forever? If so, how do I remove it without going insane? I ordered it online, and it was delivered like this. I don't know how else to assure you I did not steal a toothbrush. But I didn't. Dunk it underwater once you cut it. It'll shut up real quick. And if it doesn't, you won't hear it scream while it drowns. Oh, cool. I thought it only worked with kids. Firefighter handcuffed. This is why you hear duck the police, but you almost never hear duck the firefighters. The only time you see duck and firefighter together is when it's used like this: duck me firefighter. A spacesuit floated away from the International Space Station 16 years ago. The unneeded Russian all-in spacesuit filled mostly with old clothes was fitted with a faint radio transmitter and released to orbit the Earth. Scarecrow for aliens. Fun fact. Mickey Mouse made a set of rules for 34-year-olds. Don't believe me? Search Mickey Mouse Rule 34. This better not awaken anything inside of me, you poor soul. It made me tingle down in my hot dog diggity dog. What the duck did I just read? The Ohio butthole tickling bandit has escaped custody and being hunted by police. That man looks like he's his own eyewitness. If you serve your kids frozen pizza or chicken nuggets for dinner, you are a terrible parent. I don't care how busy you are. Find the time to microwave them. I don't feel microwaving kids would make me a good parent. Poor Peter. Peter, I told you not to Google why the pen's tip is mushroom shaped, but actually, there's an evolutionary reason for the shape. According to research from a team of scientists, led by one Professor Gordon Gallup. Yes, really, the shape of the pens is there to allow it to scoop out other men's semen from a woman's vag during sex. Lol. End of this gunship, aka the Angel of Death. This is what we have instead of insulin and debt-free college. To be fair, this actually can wipe out someone's student debt and insulin needs. What do you have 0 of? Years of life left. Are you checking off things from your bucket list? Yes sir. What is next on your list? He died. I remember beating some kids using Chun-Li in arcade. Hehe. Me too. I remember beating some kids. What do you get when you cross an owl with a bungee cord? My ace. My look like milk duds. People who are used to having sex. What advice would you give to beer jeans for their first time? Make sure they are indeed alive. Don't want any necro charges. Oh, this is a very important one. This happened to me once when I was in my early 20s, and to this day I have never gotten over my mother's death. What a shame. Every day, one a week, one a month. I never pee. I hold it in and have it surgically removed. I don't like the idea of polluted water exiting my system through my no-no part. Bro is returning her because she snacks as a Slex doll. You and your parents stand in a room with 2 doors. One door leads to a screen playing a highlight reel of your Slex life. The other leads to a screen playing theirs. Would you rather watch your parents' Slex tape or have them watch yours? You have to have dinner together after. my mom's. I wanna finally see what my biological dad looks like. I've hanged up those days. We need you to retake the Holy Land, my brother in Christ. Not joining the Crusaders again, LMAO. No balls. I'm wearing contact lenses for about 20 years now. One time I lost one and two thought it went behind my eyes. So that contact lens could still be behind my eyeball after years. Time to get that eye out. I'm getting the spoon. For duck's sake, you wanna blind him? It comes out with a screwdriver. Bend over, sir. Being 17 years old versus being 18 years old. I don't like your name. I'm saying this out loud because I saw one last night on my mom's bed, even though my mom is single. Bro, your mom wants some nut to nothing wrong with a little cramp stain. She died 3 years ago. R.I.P. Curious female cheetah cub approaches photographer and clicks his toes. Curious female cheetah cub approaches photographer and clicks his toes. And now it has an OnlyFans. What's the worst topping you can put on a pizza? A child. They said worst. Even after finding a girlfriend, I still back off. I don't know, but it just feels more cozy and less of a commitment. Welcome to life in a relationship. Now go buy another copy of Sellers to back off to. This post was purely fictional. My love life involves only my nut and the Switch's cartridge slot. What if there was a hole of the size of 1 cubic meter piercing through the entire earth? You just described my ace hole. Physical vehicles in a VR game is a dream come true. As you can see, this is clearly the best game to exist because you can realistically simulate vehicular manslaughter. Not that I need to simulate it, because I already do it in real life. Scientist. Let's name this spider long legs. For its long legs. Scientist 2. Not stinky enough. Hot zaddy long legs. Instant rice cookers have come a long way since 1945. You know, I'll bet there was a certain part of the blast radius ring where all the rice was cooked perfectly. My FBI agent watching me search how to get a girl to like me in 2010 to jewelry shops for engagement rings near me in 2022. I raised that boy. Dang. How long has she been in the basement? You had 2 parents. Those 2 parents needed to meet each other and love each other and have sex to create you. Both of your parents were made from 2 other people. And each of those people had 2 parents as well. Thus, you have thousands upon thousands of ancestors who had to survive brutal times so they could eventually create you. Those thousands of people are looking up and down at you watching you back off to Japanese drawings. Damn, I didn't know Paw Patrols was a Japanese cartoon. Me. Familiar faces. Groceries. Then what are power pellets? Ammunition for the gun you have in your pocket. The Gwen Stacy skins emote in Fortnite has the coolest animation effects. Literally looks right out of the movie. Where the next snap emote. Non-alcoholic beer nowadays is like going down on your sister. It tastes the same, but it's just not ducking right. 100%. I would also be impressed if my partner was moaning in Latin. Hell no. That butch is gonna summon a demon. And I'm not in the mood for their sum. I can confirm it. Watched it and now have the sudden urge to gobble cook like it's boneless chicken. I'm concerned about either the way you would snack nut or the way you eat boneless chicken. Being kissed in your sleepies. Like. The purest form of love. Unless share the same bed with your uncle. The feminine urge to wake up early to run on the treadmill and work on your pull-ups before breakfast. The feminine urge to crush someone's head with my thighs. Exactly. I volunteer as tribute. Your heartbeat is probably perfectly synchronized with someone else's, especially if you are dead. This is why Turkey is better than USA. Part 3. We'll see if it's still like that tomorrow. Update. I'm boarding the plane. I would like the avatar if I were a bender. I've always hated that some people are benders and others are not. If I were a non-bender it would most likely push me over the edge and I would invent the gun. The Glock bender. What is something NSWF you've done, but if you told anyone they would probably never want to talk to you again? I had a girlfriend in college who had a crayon finish. She would jack me off into her toothbrush and sit there and keep it in her mouth while we watched Dr. House Save Lives on TV. A few times she jeeked me off into her food. That was weird. I saw her on Facebook a few years ago. She sells bath bombs and stuff like that. I wouldn't buy from her though. Change my mind. That's for jump rope exercising. Bet plug tug of war. Plug of war. Wet dog meets semi-wet dog. I'm you. But with legs. Interracial. I do the same thing at children's hospitals. Welcome to Alabama the Beautiful. When she texts you parents aren't home so you go upstairs. This song touches me harder than my uncle on Christmas. What is something that can't be sensualized? Nothing. Maybe Mitch McConnell. But probably nothing. I wanna wrap his throat pouch around my cock. I want to end my life. What a sad day to be able to read. Cursed new friend. Yo, is that the cat man? Brings a whole new meaning to the phrase once you go back. There's no coming back.